Courage to hear about today and then to see us all right soon. I took the unusual step of writing down my remarks today because I'm Irish and I tend to go over. So I'm going to sort of read and crib from them if you don't mind. We're living in a liminal time. That's just a fancy word the academics use for threshold time, okay? What we're used to, so much that we take for granted, is passing away. And it's in times like these that we have to be careful lest we come to love the chaos that passes for reality. That's why we need to honor our brother Bradley Manning. He was not afraid to face the unknown, not afraid to resist the seduction of conformity, not afraid to follow his conscience, and not afraid, most important for us today, not afraid to give us the wherewithal so that we can have enough information to follow our own consciences. The principalities and the powers, including our fawning corporate media, no offense to those here, have no hold on people like Private Manning, because Private Manning refuses to live in a moral vacuum. Manning dared to mock the false order that parades these days as reality. That reality has lost its power because it cannot live in the light of truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall keep you free. I saw that biblical passage chiseled into the marble wall of CIA headquarters in April 1963 on my first day as an analyst there. By coincidence, that was the same month, April 1963, that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. penned a letter from the Birmingham City Jail, including very graphic words regarding our duty to expose deceit and injustice. Now, he spoke in this letter in Homeric sentences. They all parse beautifully. You can diagram them if you're old as I am, but they require some concentration. So I'm going to read them slowly so you will remember. Dr. King, quote, "Like a boil that can never be cured as long as it's covered up, but must be opened with all its pus-flowing ugliness to the natural medicines of air and light, injustice must likewise be exposed, with all of the tension its exposing creates, to the light of human conscience and the air of national opinion, before injustice and deceit can be cured." End quote. Now, what Private Manning is alleged to have done with the help of WikiLeaks is to puncture that boil of injustice and deceit. Our defense secretary and the chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, they don't mind to have blood on their hands. Their hands, not Manning's and not WikiLeaks, their hands. They're kind of used to it. They're cogs in an imperial system. Now, they're large diameter cogs, to be sure, but cogs nonetheless. They have made their peace with red on their hands.